Yeah, and Carl Jung, he also talks about like, and Jordan Peterson talks about this shit all the time too.
Yeah.
Is like accepting the monster, accepting the monster that you are, right? Accept your monster and control it, right? Us as warriors, right? We have a dark side, right? We are monsters. Like we've had to do monster type shit,
Yeah.
right? But you seen that there's like a post going around, and it was like, people that are peaceful, they need to be not available. Available isn't the word. They need to be capable of great violence. Because if you're not, then you're not peaceful. You're harmless.
Yeah. How can you know peace?
If you don't know war.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a true ass statement. It's a true ass statement. And I've had this conversation with people before, especially like when it comes to the veteran community, the OIF, OEF guys. You know, we've met that monster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as children. When did you go in the Marine Corps? How old were you?
I turned 18 in boot camp.
Okay, yeah, same thing with me, bro. We're boys. We ain't even men. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I barely had hair coming out of my face starting at boot camp. You know what I mean? Like that's how immature I was, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. You know, but they brought us up in a way that we were taught how to where to find that monster, right? It was brought out of us one way or the other. That was that's one of the genius things about the Marine Corps and how they train us as fighters and warriors is they make us find that monster, because not everyone even knows they have it, which we all do. But the difference is we were trained how to find it, and then we were trained how to use it and employ it, and then we actually got to. Which was the big difference maker. You know, there's a lot of guys that they went through that same training, that same everything, same pipelines across the board, but they never actually saw that monster in action, you know, in live, in living color, fucking right there in your face, where we did. And I think that gives us it's not an ego thing. That's just it's a fact. It's a reality. It's just was where our roads led.
There's a couple of things that you said that really caught me when you was like, they had to help us find that monster, right? Because I was talking to one of my boys today, like he's younger, so he looks up to me like as a mentor.
Yeah.
And you know, he was dealing with like some emotional stuff, and he was like, yo, Drew, like I just feel like an outcast.
Yeah.
You know, he's talking about that, and I was like, you know what it is, Brian? I didn't even say his name, fuck it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what it is? Like, you know what it is? It's that usually, like back in the days, right? Our biology didn't evolve as fast as everything else, right? So our biology is still stuck in the past.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you think about the way that ancient societies were set up, right? Once you came of age and like you started showing like an inclination or something, they used to just put you. Like, no, you were part of the tribe, but then they used to put you in different sections of the tribe, right? So I would just imagine, like, if you see the kids like always trying to like wrestle around and stuff, like I see that shit in my kid now.
Yeah.
Right? Or like me, like when I did the video earlier and I'm like screaming, like he's laughing, right? It's some shit that you can't, like it's in you.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like they used to see it and they used to put you with the warriors, right? So now you're with the other warriors. You train with these guys. You bring out the monster, you go do monster shit.
Yes.
Right? But not everybody's built that way. Not everybody was made that way. You have to have politicians.
Yep.
Right?
You have to have healers.
You have to have the healers.
Teachers.
You have to have teachers.
Absolutely.
Right? So everybody, like, and I'm sure, you know, people are not ready to have that conversation either.
No, hell no.
Right?
Hell
but
no.
all human beings, we all kind of are attracted to one archetype or the other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like for men, it's king, warrior, magician, lover, based on what you believe, but that's like the main one by Robert Moore.
Okay.
Who studied a lot about.
I never heard those. King, warrior, magician, lover.
Oh.
I never heard of those before.
So
not in that sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Robert Moore said that there's 4 archetypes within like masculinity, and it's the king, the warrior, magician, and lover. Like we all have 4 of those archetypes, but like we lean towards one or the other.
Yeah,
right.
Got you.
So the king like issues the orders, right? The king establishes the mission, right? So if you think of your own being, like your king is like, oh, okay, like we need to get this done.
Yeah.
So your warrior is the executor, right? Warrior gets that shit done. King gave the orders, let's execute.
Yeah.
Right? The magician has skills, right? So you learn how to shoot. We learn jujitsu. We learn whatever the fuck. And the magician gives that skill to the warrior in order for it to
execute the mission that the king passed down. Gotcha.
The lover loves what the fuck like they're doing, right? They have love for their family, so they want to protect them. They have love for country, so they want to go fight for them, right?
Gotcha.
It goes up the chain, right?
Yeah.
So within these archetypes, right, you have the shadow side and the light side. So just to give an example, because we talk about this shit all day, but just to give an example, like a lover, right? The light side of a warrior would be like we said, like for the love of family, like I'm doing this because I love it.
Yeah,
right?
It's that soldier carrying that Iraqi kid or that Afghan kid out of the burning whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? That's like a light lover. But like a shadow lover would be addicted. Like I love something so much that I will risk it all just to do this thing.
Yeah.
Right? Some people it's drinking, some people it's sex, you know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
It's the embodiment of an addicted lover. Like that's the dark side of the lover. Like you have to deal with the shadow, like, you know, integrate that.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's deep. I've never heard that.
Yeah. King, warrior, magician, lover, Robert Moore.
That's good shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, what happened? Went out.
You got into the conversation.
So when did you start having this conversation with yourself? When the quarantine started? Is that like what? Is that kind of what kicked it off? Because you were able to, you had more time to sit around, to really reflect, think on shit? Like what was it?
Think about it, bro. For warriors, like we need something to fight. Right? We have to be either fighting for something, right? Fighting, training, right? They take that away from you. The urge to fight doesn't stop.
No.
You fight yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was in here kicking my own ass. I'm a fucking asshole.
Aren't you a Leo too, though?
Surprisingly, I'm a Cancer.
You're a Cancer? Okay, because I'm a Leo and I do that shit.
But
I kick my own ass a lot.
But I did that. What's that one?